too fast. How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell.
Back.
Too late, I'm in the 40s. Gotta go around the horn. Faster.
Hi, I'm John Lasseter, director of Toy Story and Toy Story 2. And we're here at Pixar Animation Studios. This is the studio in these humble buildings where we made Toy Story, A Bug's Life, and Toy Story 2. Now, today we get to present to you the DVD collection of Toy Story and Toy Story 2 together. Now, for the first time, seems like we do a lot of firsts at Pixar, but the first time you get all of the making of material for both movies, Toy Story and Toy Story 2, together. And now they're connected together because some of the ideas that we had in this... Guys, where are you going? Where are you going?
We're going into town. Come on.
Lincoln Berry.
Place in Point Restaurant.
Now?
Yeah, come on.
We're doing the introductions of the DVD right now.
Oh.
You guys are going to help me, remember?
That's now?
Yeah. Yeah, some of these guys are going to be helping me with the introductions of the DVD. They're really great. Now this is Lee Unkrich, who co-directed. This is Lee Unkrich, who co-directed Toy Story 2 with me. Now the other co-director is Ash Brannon, right here. Ash. This is Ash Brannon. He's going to do some introductions too. Now the guy who seems to write everything for Pixar and all our Pixar films, Andrew Stanton, he's going to help too. This is Andrew Stanton. So it's going to be really great because, you know, some of the ideas in Toy Story 2 we actually came up with in Toy Story 1. And the materials, you're going to see them connected together and you're going to be able to go back and forth and stuff for the first time. It's really, really cool. This DVD is awesome. Wait till you see it. Okay, now this is going to be great. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, we got to go. This is going to be great. Come on, DVDs. It's up for a DVD. We love DVDs. Come on. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Here, Andrew, you get to say super genius all the time like a Bug's Life. Remember, this is going to be fun. Woo, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. This is going to be great. This is going to be great.
And away we go!
I remember the moment when I first saw computer animation of any kind. I was working at Disney as an animator on Mickey's Christmas Carol, doing Goofy and Donald and Scrooge McDuck and so on. And two very close friends of mine were working on Tron. And it was like, this is the future. This is amazing. And it wasn't for what I was seeing. It was the potential I saw in computer animation. The goal of this group has been to do an animated feature from the day I started.
Pixar had been in the business of making short films for quite some time and television commercials. And we had an ongoing relationship with Walt Disney through the development of a system for painting their hand-drawn animated films. And between those two activities, our success in our 3D computer animated films that resulted in an Academy Award in 1988 for Tin Toy, and the work we did on Caps, we started talking with Disney about the possibility of doing a feature-length film in 1990.
We were inspired from Tin Toy with the ideas that we had developed in there of toys being alive and thought there's a tremendous potential here that we could tap into. So after every short film, you know, I would get a call from Disney. Hey, you know, come on down here. I said, no, I'm having too much fun, you know. And after we won the Oscar, they really turned up the heat. And so finally we said, look, let us do a film for you up here. And so we pitched them the idea for Toy Story, and they loved it.
We began here at Disney Animation using technology back in Walt's day. Walt invented tons of technology, the multi-plane camera, the Xerox technique to replace ink and paint. Those were all things that were major technological breakthroughs. And we've done our own. Back in The Great Mouse Detective, we used CGI, computer graphics imaging technology, to create the inner workings of Big Ben. We used CGI for the Cars and Oliver and Company. We've been using that technology to support our storytelling. We've never done anything to the extent of what this is. And yet the technology was not the attraction to it. The attraction to it was John Lasseter's ideas as expressed in his short films.
I had seen a proof of concept test that Pixar had done for Disney, and I thought the look was incredible. I thought people were just going to be amazed by it. I'd never seen anything quite like it, and neither had anyone else.
Hi, pal, what you doing?
I'm Tempest from Mars.
Yeah, what's this button? Say, you weren't thinking of flying, were you?
Well, typically a Disney film is fairy tales, retelling of fairy tales. This is a buddy picture. It's very different.
The story we're telling here is very different than a story we've told before. We've never made a buddy movie. We've never made a movie set with with this level of contemporary human-type characters. We haven't done it this way before. So what we're doing with John is something we've never had the license to do before.
What makes this follow the grand tradition of Disney animated films is that this film is driven by characters and story first. And even though it is the first ever computer animated film, the technique that we're using is secondary to the story that we want to tell.
That's what we have. We have a good story combined with something visually that's going to stun people.
To infinity and beyond!
What's interesting is when we're working on a movie like Toy Story, it takes 4 years to make. We really work hard on the story and the characters to try to tell as entertaining of a film as possible. One thing that I was not expecting, though, is when the film was released, those characters didn't belong to us anymore. They really belonged to the world.
To infinity and beyond! Hi, pal, what you doing?
I'm Tempest from Mars.
Yeah, what's this button? Say, you weren't thinking of flying, were you?
Well,
You know Andy loves toys that can fly.
really? Well then, to infinity and beyond.
You know, Andy loves toys that he can find.
Hey, we're here in the story department with head of story extraordinaire, Joe Ranft. Hi, Joe. Say hi. Hi. Now, we're going to explain to you exactly how we just create story. We usually start with the written word, and I'll write something, and then once I think it's good enough, I ask see if John likes it and approves it. Yeah, it's great! Approved! And he gives it to Joe, as you can see. And then what exactly do you do with it, Joe?
Well, I take the written word and I draw it into pictures. And then I take those pictures and I pin them to a board, a storyboard like this. And then after that's done, I pitch it to the directors.
Okay, now why exactly do you pitch him to the director?
Well, I want to give a sense of what this movie could be like. So it's like telling a story to your friends and try to bring it to life and get a feeling of what the story could be like as a final film.
Oh, so it's what it would feel like to be in the theater watching the movie.
Trying to convey that feeling to people.
So what are we going to see now?
Right now, you're going to see me pitching the Army Man sequence from the first Toy Story. And by the way, this was the very first sequence ever storyboarded on Toy Story 1.
Yep, it was.
Okay, so this is the scene where Woody calls the Army Men together to go spy on what the birthday presents are downstairs.
Ooh.
All the toys are worried, so Woody goes over to the Sarge and says, "Sergeant, establish a recon post downstairs. Code red. You know what to do." Sergeant says, "Yes, sir." He hops off and he goes down by the bucket of soldiers. He goes, "You heard him. Code red. Repeat. We are at code red. Recon plan. Charlie, execute. Let's move, 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 move." And all the soldiers start jumping out of the bucket and they start marching. The other toys are watching them. And then we cut to the hallway. All is quiet. And then the door opens and one little soldier appears down by the banister. Or what do you call it? Down by the molding. And he motions down by the baseboard, and a little soldier runs across. He hops over, sees that the coast is clear, and signals. And then the troops start moving out, and they're carrying a baby monitor, and they got a coil of jump rope. And they come down the hall, and then they're over by the stairs, and they start coming out and hiding behind the columns. And Sarge holds back behind the one column, and he looks down, and all the kids are downstairs, and Mom's saying, "All right, kids, it's ready to open the presents. I'm gonna go get the cake and ice cream." And they go, "Okay, Mom," and all the kids run away, and the coast is clear. And Sarge looks down, sees that there's nobody there, and then he turns over and he gives the silent hand signal. 1, 2, to two of these soldiers. We zip pan over, and 2 paratroopers jump down, and foof, foof, their parachutes open up, and they come gliding through the scene down to the floor on the first story below. They pull out their guns just to, make sure the coast is clear and everything's safe. So they look up and they start signaling for the rest of the guys to follow. And the jump rope comes down. The guys on the bottom, I already got their parachutes put away because they're so fast. And they, no. And then they start speed rappelling. These guys are like a Cracker Jack Special Forces unit. They speed rappel down into the circle of safety down at the bottom of the net. And then we cut back up to the room. And then all the toys start running over to Woody. And Woody pulls out this baby monitor, and he sets it up onto the bedside stand and clicks it on and says, "Now this is how we're gonna find out what's in those presents." And all the toys start crowding around. Meanwhile, the army guys are downstairs walking by the kitchen door, and they're marching, and then they hear some footsteps coming, and Sarge turns around, gives them the silent hand signal to freeze, and they go into their classic army man positions. The bazooka man down on one end, the mortar guy, the minesweeper. Everyone's just frozen. Yeah! Everyone's frozen in their army man positions. And then the door opens up and Mom comes out and oh! The minesweeper gets crushed. So then she goes, "Oh, I thought I told him to put these away." She thinks that Andy just left some of his toys out. She uses her foot to kind of kick them over and they slam up against the wall. Mom continues walking past, and Woody's up there with the toys, and Rex is getting worried. "What's taking them so long?" And Woody says, "Come on, these guys are professionals. They're the best. They're not lying down on the job." And then we cut down to them all lying down on, they're all lying around. Sarge looks up, and he gets to his feet, and signals formed, all done with silent hand signals. "Get up." And they start moving. Sarge shows them where to go, and they start moving towards the planter. And then he calls up to the other guys to send down the baby monitor, and he looks over, and the minesweeper guy's wounded. He's saying, Sarge, go on without me." And he picks him up, and he goes, "A good soldier never leaves a man behind." And he starts dragging him out, and sending all the other guys off. The rest of the squads bringing the baby monitor down. These guys are lowering it down. They jump off, unwind the jump rope from the baby monitor. They rush it over to the plant. They get it up into the house plant. He's dragging, Sarge is dragging the wounded minesweeper guy. When kids are coming, a ball starts bouncing towards him. Oh no, the pressure's on. They're like, the other guys are up in the plant saying, motion them for him to come on. And then finally, at the last second, they haul the wounded guy up into the plant, and the kids go running by. And then we pan through like this jungle terrain, but it's within a house plant. And they set up the baby monitor, and they click it on, and we pan down to the medic. And he's taking care of the wounded guy. He knows it's okay. He gives the thumbs up signal, and we pan over to this like moss kind of stuff, and up comes Sarge, and he goes, there they are. He gets his binoculars, and we see all the presents right there. Where they're gonna watch it open. Yay!
Now let's all be nice and say hello to our new friend.
Buzz Lightyear mission log, stardate 4072. I've landed on a strange planet.
Terrain seems a bit unstable. No readout yet as to whether the air is breathable.
My ship! Damn. This'll take weeks to repair.
It looks as though I might be here a while.
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Hello?
Oh, yeah!
Whoa! Didn't mean to frighten you there, pal.
Howdy. Welcome to Andy's room. I'm Woody. And, well, this is a bit awkward, but you see, there's been a bit of a mistake. This bed is my spot.
Local law enforcement. It's about time you got here. I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit. All right, fill me in here. Where's the danger?
Danger?
I must have been sent to this planet because of some danger or catastrophe. Catastrophes are my forte.
Well, we're fresh out of catastrophes. But the closet is a mess.
Now, about the bed.
Watch yourself. Halt! Who goes there?
Don't shoot! It's okay. Friends.
Do you know these life forms?
Yes. They're Andy's toys.
All right, everyone. You're clear to come up.
They must have handled this guy awfully rough in shipping.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Oh, I'm so glad you're not a dinosaur.
Thank you. Now, thank you all for your kind welcome.
Say, what's that button do?
I'll show you. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Wow.
Hey, well, Woody's got something like that. His is a pull string, only
it sounds like a car ran over it.
Oh, yeah, not like this one. This is a quality sound system. Probably all copper wiring, huh? So, where you from? Singapore? Hong Kong?
I'm stationed in the Gamma Quadrant of Sector 4.
Oh, really? I'm from Play School.
And I'm from Mattel.
Well, I'm not really from Mattel. I'm actually from a smaller company that was purchased in a leveraged buyout. Well, I don't really understand the financials.
I'll
but,
bet he glows in the dark.
with the...
Excuse me, handsome, but what would happen if I push that big button of yours?
Please, be careful. You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
Don't I?
Hey, a laser! How come you don't have a laser, Woody?
It's not a laser. It's a little light bulb that blinks.
What's with him?
Laser envy.
All right, that's enough. Look, we're all very impressed with Andy's new toy.
Toy?
T-O-Y. Toy.
Excuse me, I think the word you're searching for is Space Ranger.
The word I'm searching for, I can't say because there's preschool toys present.
Getting kind of tense, aren't you?
Oh, Mr. Lightyear, now I'm curious. What does a Space Ranger actually do?
He's not a Space Ranger. He doesn't fight evil or shoot lasers or fly.
Excuse me.
Oh, impressive wingspan. Very good.
Oh, what? What? These are plastic. He can't fly.
They are a beryllium carbonic alloy, and I can fly.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You can't.
Can.
Can't.
Hey, this is getting good.
And I tell you, I could fly around this room with my eyes closed.
Okay, then, Mr. Lightbeer, prove it.
All right, then I will. Stand back, everyone.
You guys better get ready to clean up the wreckage.
To infinity and beyond!
Woohoo! Whoa! Whoa!
Can.
Aha! There you are. Hey, what's he doing? He's at it again!
Get him!
No! Wait!
Big fire!
No, wait! You don't understand! Buzz is out there! We gotta help him! No!
Toss him overboard!
No, wait! Ah!
Oh, Woody!
Oh! Well, thanks for the ride! Look out! Now let's catch up to that truck!
Guys! Woody's riding RC! And Buzz is with him!
It is Buzz! Woody was telling the truth!
What have we done?
Great, now I have guilt.
We're almost there!
Rock the ramp!
Look out! Quick, hold on to my tail! Woody, speed up! Speed up! The batteries! They're running out! Ow, 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 ow!
In the development of our films, especially Toy Story, we go down a lot of wrong paths.
A lot.
We develop the stories that we think are absolutely perfect. These sequences are just genius. We look at them on the script, great. We storyboard them, they're fantastic. We look at them on a story reel, they stink. We're going to show you these abandoned sequences, or more appropriately, our mistakes. And there's a lot of really great ones here that we really love. The Buzz Lightyear cartoon, there's an alternate opening for Toy Story where it's more of a fantasy sequence of Andy's. There's a great Woody's Nightmare, which is actually something that ended up in Toy Story 2. And there's that one sequence that you always talked about that actually, in a weird way, became the theme of Toy Story 2. A little sequence starring Shakes the Rattle.
Yeah, we had this whole character named Shakes the Rattle who was one of Andy's baby toys. And all the toys kind of gathered around and heard the story about what happened to Shakes the Rattle, because he was abandoned and lost. And lo and behold, that ended up becoming the whole central theme of Toy Story 2.
Yep. Yeah. So here is a bunch of our mistakes.
They tell me you're the fastest gun in the West. Well, let's just see how fast you are, Sheriff. Drop! Oh, you got me, you no-good Silander. I'm dying, you got me. Good shooting, Woody.
You're my favorite deputy.
Hi-ya! Oh, Woody, you shouldn't sneak up on a superhero like that. Cowboy, you could get hurt. Now, that's a safety tip. Now, go back to sleep.
No, Buzz. There's a problem.
A problem?
Yes.
The sun!
No, not...
The sun has been kidnapped. Children can't play. You'll never get up in the morning. No more breakfast.
Oh, Buzz,
the
Buzz.
sun is gone.
Buzz, the sun being gone is not the problem. Buzz, it's nighttime.
I see.
Look, the problem is this.
You know, Woody, I think I've been accepted into your culture.
Great.
Your chief, Andy, inscribed his name on me.
What?
Juvenile, but endearing.
And that's the problem!
My foot.
No, Buzz. Andy is in grave danger. That's why I'm so glad that you are here. Really, truly, Buzz. If you were here, I can't. How can I? Oh, Buzz. Oh, Buzz, my friend.
Get a hold of yourself, cowboy.
Oh, Buzz, I'm not a cowboy. I'm just dressed like one. You see, it's my cover. I was sent here to help you on your mission.
My mission?
Yes. And I know also that we are the only thing standing between Andy and certain... Well, I can't.
What can we do?
All right. Follow me.
This is your station, Buzz. We call it the Eastern Gate. It's the weak point of our defensive network. Your job is to not let those villainous scum get through to Andy.
Andy! He's been left unguarded!
No, it hasn't! He's fine! Buzz, come back! Buzz, come back! Heal, Buzz, heal!
Don't worry, Andy. No one gets by Buzz Lightyear.
Uh-oh.
Run for your
Oh,
life, Carl!
it's Sid.
Mom's gonna blow!
What's a Sid?
Carl! Carl, run, Carl!
Hit the dirt!
Our boss about to...
That is a Sid!
Give her back, Sid.
Scott, over here!
Give her back, Sid, please.
Here!
Phillips
Go
is
on,
just
Scott!
downright evil.
I'm going to have to teach that young man a lesson.
Absolutely, Buzz. Why don't you melt him with your scary laser?
Keep away! You keep away from Sid Phillips. You all are too young to remember Shakes.
Shakes?
The rattle?
The best damn rattle I ever worked with. Till Sid got a hold of him. I took old Shakes into that room of his, and I never seen him again. But I heard the screams.
You mean like happy screams, right?
Some say he pulled Shakes apart, like the wings off a fly. There's others that think he melted him in acid, a bit at a time. Pulled his eyes out first to let him watch. But I say Shakes was lucky. In Sid's room, there's things much worse than death. Aye, Shakes was lucky.
Ooh, scary. Woody, hang on, Buzz. I'm coming. Woody, look out. Sid is in the...
Houston, all systems are go. Do we have permission to launch?
Roger, we are confirmed at T-minus 10 seconds.
And counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Huh?
Geppetto, look! I'm a real boy! Matches? What are you, 7? 8?